expect to be doing sublimation so soon again after last time. I really thought there'd be a couple of videos in between me doing this again, but a few nights ago I kind of just had this moment. It was kind of late. I was getting a lot of deep thoughts that were based around sublimation apparently. So rather than telling you guys, I'm just gonna show you guys what I did. It's like 7 o'clock at night. I wasn't gonna film anything today. I was just gonna come home, pack an order, and then continue looking for a sublimation heat tumbler press. I have been having so much trouble. I feel like because the last one I got had good reviews and it turned out to be really bad, I'm almost distrusting of reviews now, and I don't know which one's gonna be good. And no matter what one I look at, every single one of them has reviews where it's like, oh, it stopped working after 9 months, it blew up in my face, it smells really bad, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, this whole adventure with sublimation so far has been a nightmare. I don't regret starting it because I do think it's gonna be worth it in the end, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun making my own cups, but it's just been probably one of the hardest things I've done since starting my small business. And I've done a lot of hard things. It's just been non-stop setbacks, and I got the refund for my last heat press like a week ago, and every single night since I've gotten that refund I have said to myself, I'm gonna find a heat press, I'm gonna buy a heat press. I find a heat press that I like and then I don't buy it because I see one bad review and I get scared again, and it's like, it's so much money. And so I've decided that what I need to do, this is gonna seem maybe not the best idea to some people. I'm not even too sure about it, but it's the only thing that I can think to do because I don't trust reviews anymore. I am just going to buy a heat press that I think sounds good, that I like the sound of. I've been doing a lot of research into quite a few of them, so I thought, well, if I don't trust reviews and I don't know what to believe, the only way that I'm gonna find a heat press that I really like and that works for me is if I just test them myself. I am going to just buy one of them. I'm gonna test it out, see how I feel about it, see if I like it, and if I don't, send it back, get a refund, try a new one. I wanted more than anything to have cups for Christmas, basically. Mugs, glass tumblers, skinny tumblers. Just, it's currently the 5th of October and I still don't even have a heat press. It would be more of a waste of money to just not do this anymore. I just need to keep going. I feel like I'm almost too scared to buy a new one, if that makes sense. The only way I'm gonna overcome that is if I just take the leap, and that sounds terrifying and almost kind of slightly crazy, but it's the only thing I can think to do. I really need this to work. I really need this to work. I did it. I just bought a new one. I just said fuck it, basically. It's terrifying. I'm so scared and nervous right now, but I'm just hoping this pays off. What's the alternative of not being scared? Is it's not moving forward and being in your comfort zone, so I'd rather be scared, honestly. So yeah, I just decided to go for it. I know in the past I've been scared to do things and they've really worked out. This is just another one of those things. I basically overcome being scared by scaring myself with the thoughts of like being stuck in the same place, in the same position as I am now, and not growing my business and not achieving my goals and my dreams. That's how I get myself out of being scared. Scaring myself with the alternative. I have my new heat press machine, and I even got my blanks over there as well. Everything has arrived. And I thought we could open them together and maybe even give it a small go. The sun is setting hard out there. Ooh. Should I take some selfies in this lighting real quick before I get on with work? Okay, so I'm also filming a reel of this on the side. That's happening over that side. YouTube's happening here. Instagram, TikTok's happening here. We're all together. The gang's all here. So here's my new heat press. Let's open this up. We know what a heat press looks like, but the main thing is, we hope this one works. That's the main thing. Okay. Already the instruction manual seems a bit better. He's a big boy. My other heat press was way smaller than this, I think. Although I haven't taken the cellophane off it yet, so. There's a bag of nuts and bolts. I don't know why. I'm gonna show you guys the heat press. It's in the bag still. There you go, there it is. Blue. I do love a good blue color. Not that color's important, but I just love the color blue. The excitement, however, does not stop there. Let me show you what else I got. Where is it? Okay. This heat press that I got did not come with anything else like in it. Like, I knew that already. It didn't come with heat gloves. It didn't come with heat tape or anything. So I got my own heat tape. This one is much thicker than the other one, so that's a little better. The other one was a little bit like finicky because it was so like thin. The strips were so thin. So I got 3 rolls of this and it's thicker, so that's pretty good. I got mouse mats. Yeah, these were on Amazon. I just thought, why not? I saw them and I was like, I might as well. You guys know I've got my easy heat press back here just behind me, so I can do mouse mats. Because it's an easy heat press, it's 10 inches by 10 inches. So I am limited on like what sizes I can do. These mouse mats are like not huge. I couldn't do like massive designs, like massive tote bag designs or anything, because obviously there's like a limited amount of space that I can use with the heat press. But I got some mouse pads and I'm very excited to do this. And I had to get my own gloves as well. This machine behind me, I don't know if I said it already, was much more expensive than the last one. I say much more. The last one I got was like £240 with like the stuff included with it. This one was like $280, I think, and I think I got a discount on that as well. I think it originally would have been like $300 or something. I did have like a £30 voucher on it for some reason. I don't know why, but I took it and ran. So it is more expensive, but I'm hoping that that little extra bit of expense will pay off and it'll like work. That's all I want. But there is more. I put in an order for some blanks. This is from Ink Experts. I heard a lot of you guys saying some good things about them, so I was on that website. I was looking because I was initially going to buy the heat press that they have, the tumbler heat press. They sold out, but I saw they had blanks and I was like, well, I'm here, and they were pretty cheap. They were good value. Okay, these are not, well, let me show you. Not very carefully packaged, I'd say. These look like they've just been thrown in here. Like, look at that. That's not like, they're not neatly stacked. That could have just been in transit, however, though. So I'm not gonna like hate on them for that. So I got some tote bags, some canvas tote bags. Here they are. I think they're about the same size as my other ones. And I also got round glass coasters as well. I didn't necessarily want glass coasters, but I just saw them and they were pretty cheap, so I just thought I might as well give them a go. It gives me an excuse to use my new heat press as well. Okay, I actually forgot, I didn't just get round coasters, I also got regular square coasters as well. They're also glass ones, so I got 2 of each. They were just really cheap and I just thought I want to try my new heat press. I wanted coasters. It gives me a chance to experiment with sublimation. If it works out, that's great. I've got glass coasters to put in my shop. Yeah, super exciting. Lots of sublimation stuff. I think it's time to clean up a little bit and try a mug. I do need to buy more mug blanks today because I think I have like 2 left. Yeah, 2 left. Oh, actually, I forgot to tell you guys something. I had a market, not yesterday, the day before, on Saturday. It's Monday today. I decided to take my wonky cups because I was like, well, I just want to see how they're gonna do. I don't have a use for them being in the house. They're just taking up space. Just then I get a bit of money back from them so then I can buy more mugs. They sold out within the first 2 hours. I only had 4 of them, but the first hour, you have to understand, is like so quiet. Like it's 9 in the morning, it's a Saturday morning, people are sleeping in, you know? And they sold out really quickly and people were saying how cute they were, and I know they might have sold just because they were quite cheap, but regardless, I still think that's a really good sign. And I don't know, it just felt good, like they did good. And so I'm gonna clean up real quick and then let's get this heat press set up, shall we? Oh, sorry, YouTube, sorry. People mentioned a bad smell. Yeah, it does smell pretty bad. So, I had a little bit of a coffee break. Also, a procrastination break if I'm being totally honest. Now that I'm here, ready to turn it on, I'm a little bit scared. Actually, that's a lie, I'm really scared. I do actually have a cup from last time that I had made but hadn't sublimated essentially. This is really scary for me, but I'm just trying to push through it. And yeah, you'll see what happens. These seem pretty tight, but I'm not really sure how tight they should be. I'm just gonna heat it up with the 2 blanks in it first. I'm gonna turn this on now. I'll get my heat gloves first. I feel like having 2 separate plastic bags for each glove, individual glove inside another plastic bag is very, very unnecessary packaging and a massive waste of plastic. I hate when companies do this. Oh, it's on, it's on. It had some settings for the mugs and stuff, and I am just gonna go by those for now, just because why not? Ceramic glass mugs, 365 Fahrenheit for 280 seconds. Damn, girl. There we are. It was just on the default settings. It's just kind of heating up right now, so we'll see what happens. I'm really sorry if I'm rambling a lot. I am actually really scared right now. Like, it sounds silly, I know it's not something to be scared over, but it's just, this is a massive investment and it's just not gone well so far. And I know I always laugh and make jokes and I'm always smiley and I'm trying to see the bright side of things, but it's just like, it's been kind of stressful, this process, and it's just like, if this doesn't work, this machine, it would just be nice if it did. Even if it didn't, I know I wouldn't give up, but if it did work, that'd be great. I didn't put it on my face, by the way. I put it near my face because I can't feel it through the gloves, like the heat. Oh. Seems pretty hot, pretty spicy. Oh, that's obnoxious. Oh, that's very obnoxious. A bit unnecessary. It's not bubbling, it's not getting wet. Just putting that out there for everyone who was like blaming me slightly. You didn't outright blame me, but I saw some of you guys kind of being like, Abby, you should have done this, you should have done that. I just want to point out, this is not bubbling and getting wet right now. That's a good sign to me. That's all I asked. That is literally all I asked. Okay, it is at 180 now. 280 seconds. I'm gonna put them in and we're gonna hope and pray and see how this goes. It's in, it's done, it's been done. There we go, they are in. They didn't feel that tight. I don't know if it's because the last one that I had, the last heat press, when you pushed it down, it was like, whew, like it was really like, it used to thud down. This one's quite gentle, so it doesn't feel that tight. I might need to tighten it a bit more, but this is a test. The fact it's not bubbling and getting wet, I can't tell you how happy that makes me. That is all I wanted. That is all I wanted. Let's see how this goes. I don't know, but the temperature's dropped a little bit though. It was supposed to be at 180. I don't know why it's gone down to 160 there. It's kind of going back up a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll give you guys an update in a bit. It has reached 185. Maybe it just needed a little while longer to like get up to that level. I did say it was at 180 before, but I don't know what that was about. It's at 185 now, and it's staying very steady at 185 degrees, which I like. Another problem that I had with the last mug press, I think a big reason why I assumed it was faulty was because the heating on it was constantly going up and down. If I set it to 200 degrees, it would go to like 200 degrees and then it'd go down to 180 and then it'd go to 210 and then it'd go back down to like 180. And so I was like, okay, that seems a bit weird. Why is this heating all over the place? Surely I should just put it at a setting. It could drop a temperature or two or like go up a temperature or two. That makes sense, but it should stay pretty steady, right? This one is staying very steady at 185 degrees. It is very steady, so I'm really happy about that. I feel a bit more hopeful seeing this one in action. It feels a bit better. It feels, I don't know how to describe it. It just feels better than the last one. So that in itself is making me feel a little bit better about everything. Sorry. Give me a second. One thing with the last machine, when it turned out well, I could kind of see the design coming through on the butcher paper. You can't see it on camera really, I don't know. But I can see it a little bit through the butcher paper, which makes me hopeful that it has infused onto the cup. We will have to see, but I am pretty hopeful. If this works, oh my god, if it works, I really hope it works. I think it's pretty, it's still pretty warm, but I think we could, I think we can take this off now. See, I feel like, because you can see the design through it, that's what I learned so far with this adventure. Haven't learned a lot because I haven't been able to get that far with it. One thing I've learned is that if you can see the design through the paper after you've pressed it and it looks pretty clear, it usually means it's done. It has done. Okay. Oh, it's red again. It's red. I think it was maybe too hot. I think this means it's burned. But I want to point out one thing. It is consistent through the entire mug. There is no like lines down the middle where like it just hasn't come off at all. The sides just haven't like come off at all, like my last heat press. It was doing this, like some of it was scorching red, but it's consistent. The other one wasn't. The other one, like, it would scorch red, but then like this, like for example, this whole part would just not come off at all, which showed to me, again, another reason I thought it was faulty was because the heating clearly wasn't like heating all over. It was like very inconsistent. This is like, this shows to me the heating all the way around has been consistent. I feel really good about this, guys. I feel good about this one. This is all I needed. This is all I needed, honestly. I feel so good about this. I think I might have finally got a heat press that works. I'll have mugs in my shop. It's the next day, and last night, as you saw, I did those mug wraps. I also bought some new sublimation blanks, so I don't know when they're gonna be arriving. I do only have these 2 mugs left for the mugs. I do have glass tumblers and skinny tumblers, but I'm not there yet. So I just got back from work like an hour ago. I had some dinner and now I'm going to do some sublimation. Hopefully by the end of this month, I will have glass tumblers and skinny tumblers as well as mugs as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. If you guys missed it, I talked about in, I don't know if it was last vlog, maybe the vlog before that, I said how I wanted my Christmas launch to be on November 4th and I wanted to have my cup done on that launch. I don't know if that launch is gonna be on November 4th. It's like, what, 3 weeks away? And I am barely even like at, I've just gotten a machine that works, so yeah, probably a little bit behind. The Christmas launch might be a little bit late. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try my best. Well, no time like the present. Let's give it one go with one of the mugs and see what happens. Yeah, there we go. It beeps to let you know it's ready, so that's really handy as well. There we are, that's heated. I'm gonna turn it off for now because I don't know how this has turned out. So I don't know if the other one's gonna be good to just put straight in or not. So I'm gonna let this one cool down for a bit and then we'll try again. I don't know if I should be turning it off and on like this, but it did say not to leave it on too long without anything in it. So I'd rather just turn it off and be safe. So we're doing that. This is always the hardest part, is waiting for it to cool down so you can check if it worked or not. This is always the worst part for me. I just want to check it now. I'm getting a little impatient, so I'm gonna open it now. Oh, I don't know if this actually worked. I can't tell. It's too light. That's the issue. Or is it? Yeah, it's a little bright. I think it needs maybe a bit longer or like a higher temperature. Oh god, the battery's running out. Okay, let me just tell you guys real quick. Now that I've got the colors in the cup, I can see that it's quite faded in light. Like the colors aren't dark enough. I think maybe it needs like a higher temperature, which is a little bit crazy to me, but maybe it does. I'm gonna have to turn the light on and have a proper look at this, but I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. I just want to say one more thing. I think I always forget with the butcher paper, you do need to have it on like a bit of a higher setting when you're using butcher paper, obviously, because like it's more, like it's another layer for the heat to get through, so maybe it's just not coming through enough. I think this one was a little bit off-centered anyway, like the top. I think it's like, it's much lower on the cup than it is on the top, so it's not exactly centered, this one. But I think now that I've got the colors and I can see what's wrong with it, like the design's just a little bright and a little faded, so that means that this is another wonky one, but we are getting there. This is promising stuff, guys. I was talking to the camera and I didn't even hit record. I was just talking to myself. Great. I started peeling off the cup that I just did, but I didn't get very far, so that's fine. But basically what I was saying was, while you guys were on charge, essentially, I pressed another mug just while I was waiting for the camera battery to charge again, and I didn't change any of the settings, but what I did do was I put it back in for an extra minute. So I'm hoping that will fix the problem. I don't know, we're gonna see. It's nice and cool now, so the reveal. No, shut up. I think it worked. No, did it? Seemed pretty accurate. I think I've got my first ever sublimated mug that actually went well. Let me just get a little close up for you guys. I know the lighting isn't great right now, but I'm hoping you can still see it either way. Oh my gosh! Oh god, it's so blurry. I can't believe it. It just feels so crazy after all this time, considering how long I have spent fighting for this to work. Has it actually worked? That's crazy. I'm happy with it. I like it. I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's really cute. Like, I can imagine myself drinking out of this, like, you know? Wow. Wow. Maybe doing glass tumblers and skinny tumblers isn't gonna be so far away after all. Bored right now. I have to wait like 4 minutes for them to be finished, so I just don't know what to do in this time. 20 more seconds. Okay, so they have been pressed. It is now Saturday. I know I said like I was gonna spend the rest of the week doing this sublimation stuff, but I actually had a few other things that I needed to get done. I realized that I really needed to get a move on with those Christmas cards, so I actually ended up buying and, well, finishing and buying those. It was very stressful. It took a lot of time. Once again, I think it was just the text and everything. It was just a bit of a process, so that took me a couple of days. One thing, when I was doing my Christmas cards, I was kind of like scrolling back through all of my old artwork, and I forgot last year that I did this really cute artwork of like a dog in like a Santa suit, and he had a little sack full of presents next to him, and I was like, that's really cute. And I was like, I was gonna make a dog design for the cups, and I thought that would make a really cute Christmas cup, so I decided to whack them on a mug. I'm not sure, this is my first time trying it, so we'll see how the design turns out. Yeah, I just decided it would be nice to have an extra mug for the dog lovers out there. I get a lot of requests to do more dog artwork, and if I'm honest, I always really struggle with dogs and art, like artwork for dogs. Not because I don't like dogs, I've just never like had a dog. So when it comes to like doing designs for dogs, I'm just always like, what do I do? Like cats, it's so easy because I have cats. I've always had cats. So I kind of know like their mannerisms and what cat owners find funny and stuff. When it comes to dogs, I'm just like, this is my first time like upping the temperature and whatnot. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it would have worked. We'll do the cat one first, because we don't actually have a cat design yet that isn't a wonky one. Looks pretty good so far. The butcher paper is a teeny bit burnt, but that's fine. Oh, another thing actually. You guys will have saw I had tape dispensers. I realized if I was going to get into sublimation, I needed tape dispensers. It was a nightmare doing it with like getting the heat tape and putting on the mugs without having that tape dispenser there. I actually got 2 because they were on sale. When I get like products that need to go in boxes to be shipped out, I often like use sellotape and stuff to package it up. So I was like, well, I should get 2 and then it makes packaging a little bit easier as well. And I can't tell you the difference that it made. I think I made 3 mugs in like twice the time that it used to take me without the tape dispenser. So I'm honestly, I think it was really worthwhile. Oh, it looks like it worked. We'll have a look. Oh, it's like this close to being perfect. Oh, dang it. So here's the cup. It looks almost perfect. However, like I am super happy with this. However, one thing, where is he? This guy. Just, I don't know if you'll see it on camera, just at the very tips of his toes, it's a little like orangey red, and I just think that means it hasn't come off properly because it's like a black color. So I think because it's like a little bit lighter at the edge of his feet, it's just not like transferred as properly. That's slightly frustrating, but it's also good because this is the most perfect cat mug I've had like so far. Like this looks awesome. Look how cute. I'm gonna do the Santa dog one now because I don't know if this one worked, honestly, so I am just gonna do a quick little check, and if not, we might have to put it back in. So I'm gonna be very careful with opening this one because I'm not convinced, honestly. No, it did come off. Okay. I'm gonna be less careful with it now because I accidentally ripped it and then I saw the design had come off anyway, so. Oh, wait, hold on, he's kind of cute. Yeah, I think the design's a slightly bit wonky, but that's something very easily fixable. Right, actually, I think as well. Okay, let me show you guys first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Here he is. Okay, obviously you can see he's this one's a little bit like too far this way, and then I feel like this one's like too far this way, so it's obviously just not, I've just not really put it on correctly. The design, it looks a little squished. That's not what it should technically look like. It looks a little squished, so I might like bring it out like a little bit, like just make it a little wider, and it'll fit the cup a little bit better, and then make it like a little bit bigger as well in general. But honestly, other than that, I can't see any imperfections on him at all. Like, he looks really good. He's so cute. I'm still like, sublimation's still so new to me, especially when it's working. It's like, I'm still in shock that I'm actually like, I'm making these cups at home. What? Like, that's insane. When I started my small business, I didn't think for a second that I would be able to make cups and stuff at home. That didn't even cross my mind. I didn't even think I'd ever have the tools to do something like that. I always imagined buying them from a manufacturer. And here I am, making cups from home. Oh. Oh my god, I did it! Hold up, hold up! Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold up, guys. We have a cup with 0 flaws. Here it is. Did you just hear that squeak that came out of me? That was unintentional. That's how excited I am. There's no no flaws on it. It's literally perfect. There's no fade marks, there's no nothing. It's like really vibrant and I did it! I got a cup that I can sell for full price. I'm so happy. I actually can't describe to you guys, like, this journey of sublimation has been terrifying, stressful. It's been a lot of time and money, and I'm just so glad that it seems to finally be getting somewhere. So I've been doing cups for a little while now, and I currently have 2 mushroom ones that are like done. They're fine, they're perfect, they're not flawed. I have a whole bunch of wonky ones in the corner still, but that's fine. I actually have a Halloween market coming up, which I'm super excited for. It's like, I think I might film it actually, because it's like, it's a new one that I've not done before, and it's not just like a market, it's this whole event. Like, it's got like, it's in a brewery, they've got open mic, it's like run by like neurodivergent people, so it's really, really cool. There's gonna be a costume contest and everything, so I think it might be really fun. So I might share that experience with you all, and I think I'm just gonna take my wonky ones with me, only the wonky ones, and save the good ones for Etsy, because I need them for the launch, and just sell the wonky ones while I'm there. They're still really good quality compared to my last batch of wonky cups. So yeah, that's my plan, and then I can sell all those wonky ones, because I think I currently have like 6 wonky cups. So there'll be a lot of cups at my next market as well. I do need some good cat ones and some good dog ones to go along with the mushroom ones, because so far I've not had much luck with them. Oh, this guy, the guy that gave us trouble last time, his legs are looking good this time around, so that's good. Let's hope the rest is looking good. It is! Finally! I have a cat one, a perfect cat cup. Yes! I think this was the first design that I ever did when I was trying sublimation for the first time, and it finally worked out. This one's cute, look! It's still got some tape on the bottom, but ignore the tape. This is the cat cup, all finished and ready. Super cute. That means I have 1 cat cup and 2 mushroom cups, hopefully 3 with this one. Wow. that's so cool. I'm really happy with this. Okay, let's try the dog one. I did put it in with the cat cup, so if the cat cup turned out perfect, I'm hoping this one will have as well. Oh, he is looking much better this time around. Like, he is much better placed as well, and he's bigger, and it fills up the cup a little bit better. Okay, he's looking much better this time around. Here he is, the dog cup. Super cute. Yes. He is like a little bit more towards the front. However, I can't really put him further back, otherwise it, like, the gap. I need the gap to be there, otherwise it won't like sublimate properly, because I can't like close there's a handle here, so I can't close the heat press over it, you know what I mean? So he is a little bit further forward, but I mean, that's what you want, right? Because you hold it like this. So we have 1 dog cup so far, and I'm really happy with him. I feel like maybe, I don't know if I like him being that forward though. Maybe I should try to have him a little further back. I just don't think it'll work with the gap. Because even like the cat one, for example, you can see here, like the cat one also has that big of a gap, so I don't know if I could put him further back. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it. If you hold it like this, it's still like, you're still seeing the image, you know? I think that's me just being usual, extremely picky perfectionist Abby. Okay, let's hope this mushroom one worked. If it did, that means I've got all 3 of the mushroom cups that I wanted stocked already. I might do more if I can before the launch. I don't know if I will be able to, but at least if I have 3 ready to go for the launch, I can always just make more, like after I've launched them. It's come out a bit light, I'll admit. It's not wonky, but the colors haven't come out as vibrant as they did last time. I don't think anyway. And here is the mushroom one. Hello, Ash. Hello. You like my cups? It's been a couple of hours. I've spent the last few hours making a bunch of mugs. They all came out really good. I think I only have like 3 of each that are like good ones. I did have a couple of other like flub ups, but like not really like, they weren't really wonky ones. It's just I think they just weren't in for as long as they should have been on some of them, which is a bit strange, but I'm still new to this. I'm still learning, but So I've got a lot of mugs now ready for the launch, which is amazing. I did not think this morning that I'd have this many mugs done by the end of today. But 3 cat mugs done, like perfect. 3 mushroom ones, and I think actually only 2 dog ones, but that's fine. As long as I have a couple ready for the launch, and then I can always just make more through November as orders come in, or just whenever I feel like I have time to do that, which is really good. I've never had that option before. I've been buying a lot of stuff from manufacturers in the past, and I really like that I have that option to just kind of make more when I need them. So that's awesome. That makes things a lot less stressful for me. I'm super happy. I can't tell you how thankful I am that it finally is working out and it's finally getting somewhere. I started this sublimation adventure in August. It's October now, mid-October, I should mention. It's like the 14th of October. I can't believe how long it's taken me to finally get cups that look good, but honestly, I feel like they're worth it. I'm so glad that I got this business loan in the first place, and I've been able to make these cups, and now I've opened up so many more opportunities for myself in terms of making other products like tote bags and mouse pads and all these other things, and it's like, it just feels like my business is finally kind of, I've been pushing it up this hill for so long. Like I think of it as like a snowball kind of effect. Like I've been pushing the snowball up the hill for so long, had no help from anyone, you know. It's just been getting a little bit bigger, but it's me doing all the heavy lifting, and I feel like I'm finally getting up to the top of that hill. I really hope this video could help some of you to, I guess, feel a little bit better when things don't work out. Like, sometimes they don't work out, but you can keep trying and they can get better, and things, especially when you run a small business, can be a little bit of a nightmare. Things can be really hard and really tricky, but if you keep going, they work out. If you guys want to see where I started with this sublimation adventure, please check out this video right here. It's when I got my business loan and bought my machines and decided to take the delve into sublimation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!